What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How are you guys doing today? And welcome to a new episode of Phenomenal Views. The movie was good. I promise. The movie was great. Power Rangers was great. There's no reason to kill me. You can put your sword down now. Yeah, good. Guys, this movie was freaking fantastic. So, as you all know, from this guy right here, I am a humongous Power Rangers fan. I mean, heck, my friends, I used to dress up as the frickin' Power Rangers. We would fight to the frickin' music. I had figures. I had the swords. I had the morphers. I have a morpher collection. But, guys, I've been waiting for this movie for a long freaking time, and I was kind of worried about it. But when I went into this movie, and after sitting in it for about maybe 10 to 15 minutes, I knew I was going to like this movie. Guys, I'm just going to go on ahead and tell you, this movie is fantastic. This is a great homage to the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, to us when we were kids in the 1990s. This was perfect. This was exactly what I wanted. I got what I wanted and freaking more. This movie was fun, was a fun sit-through. This movie had good action. This movie had good drama. This movie had good acting. This movie had good character development. Not for all of the Rangers, but for some. Like I said, the acting was great. The CGI was wonderful. The fights were amazing. I loved the actress who played Rita Repulsa. In this movie, I felt like Rita was more of a threat than she actually was in the show. She was menacing. She was cold. She was diabolical. She was really good. I really liked the actress, and this movie does a phenomenal job with setting up this world, setting up this universe, even going back to showing us what happened in the early stages, because in the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, they always talked about, like, the original Rangers. Like, we always got this hint of, like, this big war that happened so many years ago, and they finally showed it to us, and I really liked it. Like I said, a lot of the actors in this movie do great together. I love the actor who played Billy. I love the actor who played Jason. He really felt like he deserved, that he really earned his role as the Red Ranger. I liked Kimberly. I didn't mind Zach, and I did not mind Trini. Now, there is actually a lot of, well, there's been some controversy about the Yellow Ranger being gay. Now, I did have my issues going into this, but they did what I was hoping that they would at least do, and that was at least that being a character trait for her, and they did not really do anything with it. They just did a small hint of it, and then they just left it alone, and I was okay with that. No, I don't really like that they have that in there, but if they're going to throw that in there, all I ask is that they don't really do anything with it. If it's a character trait, that's fine, and it didn't really bother me. In all honesty, it didn't really bother me. I liked all the actors. I loved the fight scenes. I had so many nerd moments in this film. This film was just a fun sit-through. It was a fun time. I have not had a fun time at a movie in a long time, and I know I just said time a bunch of times, but hey, it's my video. I can do and say whatever the heck I want. Bite me. But, guys, like I said, this movie was a fun sit-through, a phenomenal watch. I felt like I was a kid again watching it, and they even had a lot of homages to the original first Power Rangers film, and it was just a fun callback. I watched this movie twice, and I'm still going to go on ahead and give this movie what I thought it was. This movie gets an A-. Now, the only thing I really did not like was Goldar's design, and I just did not like the way he really looked. I didn't like the way he looked, and I kind of didn't like, by the way, my roommate Russell's dying over here. He says hello. He sends his love. I did not like the way how Goldar looked. I just didn't like the design of, like, him being pure liquid gold. I was honestly hoping that they would do something more, but at the same time, I was honestly also okay with it, and they did have Rita and Goldar kind of act like they've known each other for a long time, and it was a great way, like I said, to get an homage, to give us, the fans, a pure Power Rangers film. Like, even Russell said, he felt like that this was more serious, it was darker, but it wasn't too dark, but it had just the right amount. Like I said, guys, this movie was everything I wanted and more. I had a fun time, and I suggest that even if you're not a Power Rangers fan, you actually might enjoy this film, because even though that this is a Power Rangers film, this is still a fun sit-through. Guys, this has been my review of Power Rangers. I'm going to give this movie an A-. I strongly recommend that you go watch this. Hit that like button, guys, and put in the comments below, what is your favorite Power Rangers series? What is your favorite Power Rangers movie? I really want to know. And guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I have been so excited to make this video, and I'm so glad to finally get it done, and just to express how much I love this movie. Go watch Power Rangers, get this Megazord, or go and get the one that's already put together, because this looks nothing like how it actually does in the movie, which is honestly kind of sad. And yeah, that's what I got. Guys, have a good night. And we are going to be getting a lot more films because it's morphin' time. Have a good day, guys.